So today our show's topic is focused on AI, marketing, and entrepreneurship, and content creation. And we have a very special guest. Each of them, their stories are just so unique. And I have intersection, and so did Donna, like intersection with each of them. So the first one is Nikki. Let's welcome Nikki. So hi. So first time I met Nikki is at a United Nations event, and then she started to share with me how she built her audience on TikTok with a very, very unique background. You want to start to share a little bit with the audience?
Sure. Hi, I'm Nikki, and I'm a Native American content creator. I've been creating content for about 15 years now. I started blogging, then TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all of those. And one of the things I've learned, or one of the many things I've learned over the years, is that if you stay true to yourself, see what your audience wants, and continue to let your genuine voice shine through, you're going to be able to create amazing content that your audience resonates with and sticks around for.
I know immediately that I want her to be our show is because, so myself, I started to blog like 16 years ago as well. Like the word blog is like very ancient for now, you know? So I started that time, and then I grow like audience myself on Weibo and Red for like 1.5 million followers. But when I trying to use TikTok and Instagram, I had such a hard time. It's totally different.
Yes.
But the first time I met her, she's like, if you have any time, like any question, let me know. She's really willing to share. So that's why you're here. So first, right now, there's so many content creators.
Yes.
How do you identify your niche?
All right. So when you're looking for your niche, it's said both ways. You want to make sure that you're doing something you're passionate about. For example, if you like beauty, niche it down a little bit. Don't just do every beauty. Do something cruelty-free. Do something paraben. Look for ingredients that you're passionate about, or maybe even a brand that you're most passionate about. The more you can bring it down, niche it down, the better your content is going to perform. I, for example, am visually impaired. So I'll do a beauty routine and I'll say, this is my beauty routine while I'm visually impaired. So somebody that's maybe not good at makeup, or somebody that maybe is visually impaired too, they're looking for my content. And the more specific it is, the more curated it is, the more people are going to likely to watch you, and your video is more likely to go viral because it's not just beauty. And you can apply this to food, you can apply this to fashion, you can apply this to any industry. What makes you unique? What makes you special?
Yeah, so we just wondering, curious, like as an influencer, how do you feel? You have so many fans. So you feel very nervous, or you feel very comfortable?
I feel very comfortable at this point. I have created a very large audience across many different platforms.
Yes.
And I don't look at them as just followers. I look at them as friends. I look at them as a community. I look at them as a resource to myself too, because if I don't know what I want to post about, I can go to them almost like a family and say, hey, what are you guys interested in? What do you want to talk about today? Like a friend. But if you look at them and you get nervous, it'll hold you back, because then you're like, oh, this isn't a tool. This is now something that's going to hinder me because I'm nervous in front of them. No, be comfortable in front of them. Be your most self in front of them, your real raw self.
Yeah, exactly, like a friend.
Like a friend, yeah.
I want to ask the audience, how many of you thought about or think about creating your own channel or using social media to do something? Okay. Oh, wow. There are a lot. Okay, great. So the next question I want to talk about, what do we get from social media? So for myself, I actually get my first business starting off from social media, and the coaching business, and then also my book, because a lot of publishers see my work online and then they publish in my book. So I actually get a lot of good connections. What about you? Like, what do you think social media brings to you?
Well, I mean, for me, I also started my own business. I have a line of candles and soaps. They're indigenously handmade. It's called Walking Sky Candles. And I feel like when you're on social media, you can either hone in on something you're passionate about or even start a business. It'll bring you opportunities, business opportunities, collaboration opportunities. It's a wealth of opportunity, money making and beyond for social media. Social media brought me here. You know, if I wasn't at the UN event, then I wouldn't have met you. And that's how social media can bring people together.
Yeah, I think that's a really great part. Could you share like specifically like a one video that really get like a lot of views, and could you share like a little bit details like why do you think that video went viral?
Yes, so I mentioned them visually impaired. So I recently did a video where I did my routine visually impaired, saying like, I'm legally blind in my left eye. That was my opening hook, and your opening hook is so important because that's determines whether someone's gonna swipe away or they're gonna stay. That's your full determination whether that video is gonna go viral. People stayed, they watched my routine, and they listened to my story, what happened to me, why it happened to me. They're invested in my situation while also learning how to do a makeup routine. So it's like what we were saying earlier, niching down, being authentic to yourself, using your voice as if you're talking to your family or a close friend, not being nervous, being true to yourself. And when you do those things, you can make a video go viral. You can have a video be successful, but you need to tap into all of those things at once, and don't be scared to do it.
Yeah,
that one line might be our opening hook.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, as a like media worker, like we want to create our own channel. Yeah, could you please share like some points, key points or secret? How can we get our own fans?
How do you get your fans?
Yes.
Okay.
Growing followers.
All right, growing followers. It's like people are always focused on followers, and they are important, very important. You want to get an audience. You need to listen to them. So when you see your audience isn't watching a certain type of video, maybe they're not that interested in that. Try something else. Do not get stuck. I feel like we see trending videos all the time. We see other people doing things, and we try it and it doesn't work for us. And then we don't want to continue on our social media journey. We want to stop. We want to give up. Oh, only 3 people follow me. Try something else. What else are you interested in? What else do you enjoy doing? What else do you enjoy talking about? And the more you're true to yourself and your own passions, you will grow. The audience will find you. There are people out there that are just like you that want to read what you're doing, see what you're doing, follow along. They are out there.
Yeah, just show your passion.
Yes.
Yeah, and what interesting you, also interesting your followers.
No matter how niche or small or obscure it is, the better. That's actually the better. The more obscure it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, one quick tip, I think Nikki also probably use it, is no matter it's on Chinese social media or American social media, if you want to grow follower really fast, you need to join your group. For example, if I'm an educator, I need to join the education influencer group. And then once you create your content, people in the group like it, they will repost for you. And later you repost their content. So that's basically, if I have 0 followers, that's the to-go thing I need to do.
Community is very important.
Community and content, very good content.
Yes, they go hand in hand.
And also, Nikki is a very loving person, and she's doing a lot. I was amazed because she has her own business, creating content, and she has kids. Okay, that part for me is like impossible, right? Kids.
Yes.
So how do you engage everything and still look fabulous?
Thank you so much. You're very kind. But it is possible to do it while you have kids. But don't separate the two. Don't have it, oh, this is my mom life, this is my content creation life. Fuse the two together. If you're making meals for your kids, that can be content. If you're taking your kids out to do something they're interested in, that could be content. If your kids are interested in something, that can be content. Anything that you do in your life can be content. So me as a mom, I'll take my kids, we'll go to Target, we'll take products off the shelf. Brands love to see that. Your community loves to see that because you know what's in your community? Moms, other parents. They're there. They want to see, oh my God, how does she do it? That's how I do it. They're there. They're part of my life so much that they're also part of my content. And when you don't see them on camera, guess what? They're playing with my nail polish while I'm filming my content in my room. They're quietly always in the background.
Yeah, so everything happening in your life could be your content.
Everything.
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 Of
Good,
course.
bad,
So,
everything.
So when you're working with your kids or working, you can create content. So that's everything create.
Yeah, and of course, a very supporting husband is here as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so another question. So when you create content, do you use any tools to help with the process?
Oh yeah, so tools are important. You want to make sure that, like, if you're going to paint a picture, right, you have the right paint, you have a paintbrush. When you create content, you want to have the right tools. InShot, CapCut, Instagram edits. There's so many, and there's tools built into apps now too. So you can edit right in Instagram, you can edit right in TikTok, but having other tools, editing software, things that will make creating your content easier, crisper, clearer, whether it's audio or visual, they will make a big difference. There's a lot of free apps out there that you can use too if you're not ready. Like InShot, you can try a free trial of that until you're ready to, you know, actually pay for it. But a good tool goes a long way.
Do you also do your own editing for everything?
I do it all. So I edit, I shoot, everything that I'm a one-woman show. I'm a woman of many hats. And I feel like, yes, you can hire someone to help you once you get more established. You can have an assistant, you can have an editor, but I like to do everything myself.
Yeah, because you are the person who really want to know how to do your job, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh, wow. And then for the fellow entrepreneur or someone who wants to join the content creator community, do you have any tips, any suggestion?
Well, if you want to join a content creator community, first you would want to research, what community am I joining? You know, then you figure out, you find your people, message them, say, hey, are you part of a community? Can I join your community? Are you interested in the same things I am? So it's like the same way you would meet a friend or do networking. You would do that online. Cold message people. What's the worst they can say? No? Go to the next person. Don't take rejection so hard. Use it to inspire you to go to the next thing or do the next thing. Your community is out there.
I think that's such a great tip. Another quick thing is the comment section.
Yes.
I think for content creation, it can be scary.
It is.
There's sometimes might be some harsh things there. How do you manage that?
Okay, so there's a lot of mean people online. I'm not even going to lie to you. And I think that when people start and they get that first mean comment, they're like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. And let that inspire you. So what I do on TikTok is anytime I get a negative comment, I take it and I tap to do a video reply, and I don't do the video right away. I come back to it and I think of an educational topic because I do Native American history, heritage, and culture on TikTok. So I try to think of something I can educate them on and take that negative comment and turn it into a positive. So if you get a comment that's like, oh, you don't look nice, take that as an opportunity to do a video, ignoring what the comment says, but just showing how resilient you are. Because if you fight with them and you make a mess in your comments, you're just going to be stressed out. And remember, every comment, whether negative or positive, is engagement. And engagement always boosts your video.
Yeah,
so they can hate, but you get paid.
Yeah. So
I love that. That should be our tagline. Yeah, you can get paid, but you're going to get paid. I love that. Okay. Also, it rhymes. Love it. Love it. Okay. Thank you so much for your sharing. Yeah, and then we will bring
and one more quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. What's the important you want to share with our followers?
What's one thing? I feel like I've shared so many things. My best advice, one thing I want to share to you guys is follow your dreams. Get started. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for it to be perfect. If you wait for perfect winds, the ship will never sail. Go today. Do it today. Start today. Make your page today. And I promise you by next year, you'll see all the success you did. But if you wait till next year, you'll have wasted a whole year. So start today.
Great.
Love it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we will bring you back to the panel.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.